How did media sensationalize 1960s psychedelic culture? Imagine a time when colorful posters, loud music, and free spirits were everywhere. The 60s were a period of big change, especially with the rise of psychedelic culture. But how did the media see all this? Well, they often made it sound much more dramatic than it really was. Back then, the media loved to focus on the wild side of the hippie movement and the use of psychedelic drugs like LSD. They painted pictures of chaos and danger, even though many people used these substances for artistic inspiration or personal growth. The media's favorite tactic was to highlight the scary stories. They often reported on people having bad trips or losing control after taking LSD. These stories made it seem like everyone was at risk of losing their minds or falling into social chaos. The truth was, many users found the drugs helped them see the world differently or feel more connected. But the media rarely talked about that. Instead, they focused on the worst cases to grab headlines and scare the public. Another way they sensationalized the culture was by stereotyping hippies as dirty, unkempt, and rebellious. They showed images of long-haired people living in communes, wearing tie-dye, and protesting. These images reinforced the idea that the counterculture was all about chaos and social deviance. The media often linked hippies with drug use, free love, and anti-establishment ideas, making it seem like a threat to traditional values. This fear-mongering led to what is called a moral panic. People started worrying that the hippie lifestyle and psychedelic drugs would destroy society. The government responded by making LSD illegal in the late 1960s, even though many advocates believed it had potential for therapy and personal growth. The media's focus on the negative made it easier for authorities to crack down on the movement. As the years went on, the media's exaggerated stories contributed to a backlash against the hippie movement. Events like the murders committed by the Manson family and the chaos at the Altamont Free Concert made the counterculture seem even more dangerous. This led to a decline in popularity and a shift in public opinion. Looking back with a bit of nostalgia, many see the media's sensational stories as a missed chance to understand the real spirit of the 60s. Instead of focusing on the creativity, peace, and love that many experienced, the media chose to highlight the chaos. This shaped how people remember that era, often ignoring the positive social changes that happened. So, in the end, the media played a big role in shaping how the world saw the psychedelic culture of the 60s. They turned a movement about peace and self-discovery into a story of danger and chaos. While their stories created fear, they also helped define the era in a way that still influences how we think about it today.